nervous energy in the Indian owner camp.
Oh, 100%. Big game. Semi-final against Australian champions who've looked very, very good. Oh, a little extra bounce. Successful over comes to an end. 6 gone, 33 for 1.
यासेर आप मिड विकेट चले जाओ
33 for 1 after the power play. West Indian champions is second lowest so far in this comp. England against India was the lowest, I've been told. 22 for 1. Right, 6 overs done.
Were you a bit surprised when you came into the tournament? And obviously it's a Legends competition, all the retired players, but the intensity we have seen in this tournament and the way they have played, they're all playing to win. Yes, that's always the case. But the kind of spirit we have seen, the energy level from a lot of players, it's been very refreshing to see.
That's a good hit. That's a very good hit. All the way for Ease My Trip, 6. And what a start to the second power play.
That's exactly what you want. And now, as a bowler, if you got hit for a 6, the very first delivery, it's hard to come back from there in T20. Look at that, in the slot. But the way he again created that room by taking the left leg out of the way, brilliant.
Shot of a man in form. Altering his length a bit now, a little shorter. I wasn't surprised because you look at those names, just answering your question. I wasn't surprised because we're talking about legends here. People like Afridi, they've got so much of pride in their own performance. Oh, there you go. Shot of a man in form. Second Ease My Trip maximum of the over.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how easy some players make it look. They've been struggling throughout and he comes in Tong's couple of 6s in the last 3 deliveries. Again, there were fuller deliveries in the slot, but with the ease he played the shot.
Got a few more hours to go for the India game. As of now, got a really good game on our hands here. After a slowish start, it's time to pick it up now, the West Indian batters. Another good over. 13 from it so far with 2 more to go. Oh, there he goes. Dwayne Smith time now. The third Ease My Trip maximum of the over. 19 so far.
And that's what we discussed. When you have the ability to hit 6s with such ease, you're never under pressure. Even if the required rate goes around that 12 mark, you've got so much confidence in your ability. And that was an unbelievable shot across the line as well against the spin.
Ooh, got away with that. In fact, we'll get a single. 20 from that over, 53 for 1. It's a semi-final day of the Ease My Trip WCL 2024. The second semi-final. Australia champions take on India champions at this very venue, this very strip. Wicket there! Did it not hit the stumps? It sounded very woody to me. That'll be an interesting replay, that one, because I thought the stumps were off. I thought that was the end of Dwayne Smith's innings.
They probably just glued the bails in between overs. It did sound very woody. We'll have to see. It did hit the stump pretty hard, and there was a massive deflection. The bells didn't even move.
Abhishek, I'm so relieved because I thought that was definitely woody there, the noise, and I'm so relieved that I'm not going deaf. Look at that. Even the middle stump moved, but not the bails.
Yeah, that's unbelievable to see.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's straight out of the middle.
Pressure. Pressure suddenly on the Pakistan champion bowlers. And this is how quickly the momentum can turn in T20 cricket. In the last 8 deliveries, suddenly they managed to get 25 runs.
Now, you were just pointing off air and looking at the comparisons after 7.2. In fact, West Indian wickets after 7.2. Yeah, I'm telling you what, may have started slowly, West Indies, but they're looking at 4s and 6s, and when you have that kind of ability that Abhishek was mentioning before, you're never out of a T20 game. Nicely bowled. You got to give a lot of credit to the bowlers as well. The Pakistani bowlers, they've been spot on with their line and length.
Yeah, I think what will be interesting to watch between when the spinners are on, because both these players, they love fast bowlers. They love when the ball's coming onto the bat. But yeah, in the previous over, the way they batted against Afridi, outstanding. Again, looking at that delivery, that one broke the stumps, and this one didn't even remove the bails.
Was it the same stump that they changed?
Yeah, probably they've glued it properly this time.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Another good delivery. Not much room to work with for the batter.
This is good cricket, sensible cricket. And Kamran Akmal, that stump in 2 pieces. And Dwayne Smith, I can tell you, bowled a lot slower than Shoaib Khan.
Yeah, it was Dwayne Smith. I'm not surprised if he broke that stump and he himself got the new set of stumps and put it there. It was him, the batter, actually, who got away with it. Wow. Yeah, maybe time for him to go pick up a lottery ticket or something.
Or maybe they have to check the stumps, because you remember when we were kids, we used to buy those stumps where the bails were always glued on. You couldn't take them off. Maybe they've just made a mistake. They have to go and try and remove the bail and see if it comes off.
Yeah, don't really get to see that often. Extremely lucky man, Dwayne Smith. Well, he's already getting ready for the next game. Yuvraj Singh has already hit the nets. A while to go for the game to start.
Yeah, he's under a bit of pressure, isn't he? Yuvraj Singh.
I tell you what, reputations here. We're talking about Yuvraj Singh, one of the greatest white ball cricketers India's produced. Oh, brilliant this time! He's castled. The bails are off. And it's the danger man. The man in form.
And West Indian champions, 60 for 2.
to the new batter. Not a great T20 career, especially that strike rate when you look at it.
My only question is, if you got 100 with that strike rate, what was the team score? It's very. If his career strike rate is 108 and he's got 100 in T20 cricket.
Yeah, but I tell you what, against Australia, he got a 27 of 12. So he's got other gears as well, not just that one. Wabria's into the attack.
Yeah, Wabria's, he's another champion bowler. And look at that. That ball just tailing in, a hint of reverse. And if you want to get Chadwick Walton out, you've got to bowl something special. And that was a special delivery from Sohail.
Yeah, definitely special, that one. Almost unplayable. Right in the slot. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying to stay away from all of that, Abhishek.
I haven't had them for years.
It's forced onto you, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, my daughter does all the time. Got to stay away from them. Well, we both come from Calcutta. We had plenty of sweets growing up. But it was a bit different kind of sweet.
Oh yeah, candy floss. No matter where you go, you'll always find those, isn't it? Which part of the world you go. Right, I've got to stop looking at that now. To end of the bat.
That's a good over so far. Just 2 from the first 3. And that's what the Pakistan champions need. They need a couple of overs where they don't give too many runs. The required rate already closing in on 12 runs per over. From West Indian champions' point of view, they still wouldn't panic because they know they can change the course of the game with the 2 or 3 big overs in the middle. They're still ahead, or just behind the Pak champions.
Oh, watch it, watch it! Oh, that's the coffee shop, isn't it? They make some really good coffee. I hope they're all right. Oh. God, they've got the ball. Most importantly, is the coffee machine all right? Yeah, the coffee machine looks all right. Another Ease My Trip maximum. Survives that one.
Oh, he's running away with the ball.
Somebody tell him it's not baseball. You're not allowed to keep it.
Probably a trick to just get a bit of time in the camera. Why not? But look at that hit. Picking the length so early, just bouncing in. The van.
Insurance. Yeah, Nathan there. He would need the insurance. He's got 2 dents now. 2 on the roof of that lovely coffee van. Yeah, every morning or every time I pass that van, I smell so good.
Oh, if he can do something else, he could just sell a lot more coffee to make up for those dents.
Yeah, I hope so. In the meantime, Dwayne Smith has reached 200 runs this tournament, so he's the highest run scorer now. Right top of the tree there. For West Indies, he's the highest scorer. Right, 9 overs done, 70 for 2. Yeah, 129 required of 66. 8 wickets in hand. Okay, that's the last 6. Ooh, I hope that dent's only on the van and not his pocket, Nathan's. Oh, can you see it? Or maybe left of the screen, I guess.
They'll have to get going. I think now is time where at least one boundary and over is required. You've got to be around that 9-10 mark.
Around the wicket to the left hand. Two for 9 in his first 2 overs.
Yeah, Kamran Akmal saying the mid-on's up, but Yunus Khan just confirming that he has kept the fielder up there. It's a different, yeah, with the left-hander, and when you got a left-arm fast bowler on over the stumps, isn't it easy to use that angle to just launch over? Probably he wants the batter to do that.
Yeah, I agree. I can use that angle if he wants to. Oh, was in the air, but in the gap. It's a good shot.
But if you bowl short outside the off stump, you don't really need to go over mid-on. You can just cut it through backward point for a 4. That was a well-controlled boundary. And as we said, every over they need at least 1 boundary, if not 2. But and there's a lot of change in the field now. The long off comes in, the mid-on goes to long on, and the bowler also goes over the stumps.
Slower. I tell you what, while you were talking about the field placement and all, I've got some field.
You can't go wrong with that. You got to say thanks to Corky and eat them.
Right. Who needs enemies, right?
But that was a wonderful slow delivery back of the hand. But the way he does it.
One was a half volley on the pads. Really timed that one.
Yeah, you'll be disappointed. And look at the fans. They're having an absolute blast out there. And we can see the owner's box. Very calm. And what an opportunity for the family to come and watch. You know, especially for the kids to watch their dads play, who a lot of them might not have watched a lot when they were growing up. So yeah, that's why you got to love Ease My Trip, the World Championship of Legends, for bringing so many stars together again.
That was the same feel for Smith as well. Right. Just a quick reminder, the big final tomorrow and the tickets are available. And it's at Edgbaston, Birmingham. Yeah, the tickets are available. wcl.edgbaston.com. The second semi-final. In a couple of hours from now, Australian champions taking on the India champions. Winner of this and obviously winner of this particular game go on to play the finals tomorrow. What a massive 2 days. Double header today, 2 semi-finals, and then the finals tomorrow. Another attempted Yorker. Missed by a few inches. A couple of runs.
Not a lot to choose from between the sides, and if you look at the West Indian team owner, Mr. Ajay Shetty, and you got Nishant Pitti as well, who's the patron for the chief patron for the World Championship of Legends, and Harshit Tomar, who's the co-owner and founder of WCL. So they're all there.
Whoa, big inside edge onto the pads. 8 from the over, 10 overs done, 78 for 2, and time for a hydration break.
The West Indies champions still need 121 runs from the 60 deliveries left. Wayne Smith is not out, 26, 23 deliveries that he's faced. 3 deliveries, I guess, well, gone after. Surprising. A couple of wickets that fell. The slow ball. Getting to see the back of Chris Gale, and that was off a slow start, and that was a wicket-taking delivery. Somebody that we've seen execute those Yorkers as and when needed. Good evening, Dominic Cork in his career as well.
Maiden in that as well. Sale Tanvir and 2 for 15. This is definitely game on here, and I know that we're telling you about tickets in Edgbaston. Remember, wcl.edgbaston.com. On that website now and get them bought.
It is in the air, long on, and takes it. Amir Yamin. The slot.
I've not understood this innings from start to finish with Dwayne Smith, and this ball is just hit straight down Longon's throat. He hasn't looked like he's been understanding what's been required to chase this big target down. He's gone for a 26. West Indies champions, 79 for 3.
Ashley Nurse, the new man in, a strike rate of 117. Well, you need to go out and strike at a much quicker pace than that. Well, Ashley Nurse is on the crease because that's how Dr. Smith departed, looking to go big on the onside. Well, a little more intent. Not that we, of course, were all surprised seeing Dr. Smith bat the way he did in the power play. 10 deliveries to get off the mark.
And he understands when someone comes in and bowls a decent over, fair enough. But at some stage, you can't just wait and rely that you'll be okay in those last 5 overs. You've got to show intent. Nurse straight away, you could see there, he's coming in for one thing. He's trying to hit Wahab Riaz. Brilliant, absolutely sensational. Direct hit, gone! Brilliant! For me, that is gone. Carter is struggling. And have Pakistan got their third?
Great bit of fielding there. And Wahab Riaz, just to remind you that he's had some issues with his shoulder as well. But look at the pickup and how quickly he released that. Oh, yeah. Out by a big margin as well. It was just how he picked up the ball, the turnaround and the release.
Well, they'd already got 3, Pakistan. Steve O'Shaughnessy, third umpire. Listen to the roar. The Pakistan fans realise, the team realise. Carter's gone for 7. West Indies champions, 80 for 4.
$80 for 4. What a run out. Jassim Mohammed, the new man in. Dwayne Smith getting out. And Wahab Riaz, key to me was how quickly he picked up the ball, turned around, and just released the ball and found the wicket.
Yeah, you're right. The fact that he got in and, like you say, he struggled with that shoulder. So that the fact that he got himself into that position and threw it down. Brilliant from Wahab Riaz. Happy captain Yunus Khan. 2 runs from this over and 2 wickets, remember. We've had a runner and Dwayne Smith. This is the angle. Watch, he picks it up, throws it down.
Looking for the second. We'll have to just
Back up, back
stick
up.
to that one. 11 gone, 81 for 4.
बहुत अच्छे बच्चा मैं जान के आपकी तरफ से Right arm over, Ashley. That's it.
81 4. 81 for 4. Plenty of team owners also coming in. Like Dominic just said, that you better get your tickets as soon as possible because it could possibly be an India-Pakistan final as well. No disrespect to, of course, the West Indies side, and Australia have been playing really brilliantly as well. Well, the India champions will literally have to play out of their skins to beat the Australian side.
Well, Nurse thinks this is a wide. It's not. It's actually within that blue line. It's not a wide.
Plenty of time to pick a spot, and goes flat and just over the head of Boom Boom Afridi. He's my trip 6.
Yeah, he looks like he's struggling a bit, Shahid Afridi. We know he's got a bad back. He was stretching a long time and toe issues. He looked a bit stiff when he was doing that, so he's just struggling a little bit. When he gets it right, he's not easy to hit, I can assure you. At deep, couldn't resist himself. He's had 2 packets of sweets already. Got to try and get it fuller.
Through the offside, will take that boundary as well. It's been a good over for the West Indies champions. Some intent. 16 from the over so far.
Yeah, just short. That's what it is. You can see that he's cold. He's got that big hoodie on underneath. He's trying to get himself warm. He's had a chat with Shoaib Malik. Yunus Khan has just come to talk to him. He's going to put another fielder. So there's 3 fielders behind square on the offside now, and a deep extra cover. Deep long off, deep long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg.
And beats the 3rd man put there by Yunus Khan as well. Big over. This for the West Indies champions. 20 from it. 101 for 4. Full house. There's Harshit Tomar left of the screen alongside Mr. Nishant Pitti, co-founder of the Ease My Trip, and also the co-founder and chief patron of the WCL alongside Harshit Tomar. That's how the West Indies in their run chase just lost their way in the first 4 overs. Have a look at that worm there. The first 4 overs, they got themselves in a hole that they had to go and throw the kitchen sink at every single thing. The first 4 overs, hardly any runs.
Yeah, and it's whether Pakistan think about impact player and who that impact player could be. Could they bring on Saeed Ajmal right now and take if Afridi is struggling, take him out. Just replace him. Struggling with a toe or back. Obviously everybody wants to see him, of course they do. Beautifully bowled there by Wahab Riaz. Yeah, you've got the option of Shoaib Malik as a bowler as well. So I think that option is coming. Well, the recovery this man has made, he could hardly walk the other day. Had a calf issue, shoulder issue. Great to see Wahab Riaz in this spell so far.
Well, the West Indies still need close to 13 and over. Ashley Nurse has gone on to 22 from 9.
This was against Australia. Ashley Nurse, they didn't go on. Strike rate of over 200.
He's been striking it like that till the time he's out there on the crease. He's going to go after this run chase, and why not? Absolutely. Semi-final game. One individual brilliance can win you the game.
Yeah, this is just over pitch, isn't it? You can see he's going deep in his crease. Goes past Shahid Afridi. 10 foot to his right, and he couldn't do a lot about it. Timed beautifully. 4 balls, 5 runs, so it's been a decent over for Pakistan so far. Look at Nurse, 26 from 10. The Aussies are in the house. That is Bretley's son, Preston.
Just a single, just a single. 6 from the over so far. To go out there and chase down 199 from here on in, 13 and over, they need 92 runs still. Just not Ashley Nurse. There's got to be contribution from Jason Mohammed as well. You need 2 guys.
Who are you going next over? The 1 ball to go. If you're captain, who are you going with?
Shoaib Malik. Shahid Afridi struggling with his injuries. Shoaib Malik. Well, you can try and bring in your impact player inside Ajmal, and we've seen that 13th, 14th, 15th over. That's what Pakistan does. Nicely placed. Just using that width and pace of Wahab Riaz, that angle, helping Jason Mohammed. 10 from the over, 111 for 4.
Yeah, also 30 from the last 2 overs, isn't it? The 20 from Shahid Afridi, 10 from that over. So all of a sudden now, Pakistan, who were just getting to grips and in control of the game, this partnership is 31 from 14, and Ashley Nurse has 27 from 11 in this partnership.
Have a look at those worms now at this stage of the game. The West Indies champions are ahead. 111, 4 wickets. Pakistan champions were 102 for 6. Lost 2 more wickets, 9 less runs. As that last couple of overs when Yasser Amin got those runs as well with Sohail Tanveer. One little partnership because you've got the worm on course now. Sohail Tanveer, 2 overs for 6 runs, started off proceedings really well. Now, Sohail Tanveer's had some issues as well in his left knee. He was down in London as well. He had some water, he got it drained out. It just says that after his water, he got that water drained out.
Part and parcel of being fast bowler. He's just getting his field right here. Afridi stays up in the circle, and a short third goes back to long third. They've actually brought up mid-off. The still this reluctance of bringing.
Well, try the Freddie, of course, struggling with injury. Lil Cole out there. Well, they got options. They've got Shoaib Malik in there as well. And then Saeed Ajmal, every single game that he's come out. Looking to play the paddle. Surprise Sohail Tanveer there as well.
What is Ashley Nurse doing? Why is he trying to play the paddle? He smashes it down the park. Why are you trying to play this little ramp shot? Must be off the Q end, is it? Is it off the Q end? I don't know what it's off. And he goes with it one-handed, gets finger ends to it. He's getting warm. He has got him warm.
Yeah, towards the end of the innings with his doosras, becomes lethal. What a delivery. Sohail Tanveer has just the 2 from the 4 deliveries in this over so far. Beautifully bowled. Once again, he just found the length and the line that he's been looking to execute every single time, in control. Tough to get those sort of deliveries away for boundaries. The money, the hard lengths. We've seen that so many times in
Delivery just 3 runs from the over. Nick Hill, what are they going to look to do? Block it out, hit it. Lovely Yorker to finish. So just 4 runs from the over, 14 are done. And West Indies champions are 115 for 4.